Welcome to Honey Drops from the Sages, the unraveling of the deep wisdom behind some of Africa's finest proverbs. Today, we'll be looking at an African proverb that says, you can't really kill a weed until it germinates. But I'd like to start by encouraging you to subscribe to our channel for similar videos. Now, the subject of trust and trustworthiness are so important to our existence as social beings that we are forced to take thousands of decisions daily on whether to trust or not. And most times we approach relationships and people from a place of so much caution that we kill the relationship even before it starts. So, this proverb is encouraging us to rather approach relationships and people with an open mind and allow their actions dictate where we place them. This is especially important because the lack of trust in this generation is almost unbelievable. A good number of the problems we face today can be traced to trust and trust-related issues. Research has shown that trust in other people has been on a steady decline since the 1970s. And in one survey, people were asked if they think most people can be trusted. And as at 1972, out of a total of 1,557 people who were questioned, 738 people said people can be trusted, while 803 said you cannot be too careful. And then fast forward to 2018, and only 490 people said they can trust others. Oftentimes, when we tell people, trust them, when we say, I trust you, what we are actually saying is that I have a script written by previous experiences and tucked away somewhere in my mind that I'm expecting you to act out. I believe that trust is an earning and never a gift, but we must also allow people to earn this trust rather than hinge it on experiences and such stereotypic statements as men cannot be trusted, or women cannot be trusted, or people from certain parts of the world or dress in certain ways cannot be trusted. And I do appreciate the fact that you probably have a long list of personal experiences that makes it almost impossible for you to trust again. But you must realize that, as Covey succinctly puts it, trust is the glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It's the foundational principle that holds all relationships. So, assuming that life can be normal without taking the essential risk of trusting is almost unrealistic. You may be deceived if you trust too much. That's the truth. But you will live in torment unless you trust enough. And a good reason to approach people from a place of trust is that we almost always get what we expect. Trust people and they will be true to you. Treat them greatly and they will show themselves great. So before starting another cycle of relationships that will certainly fail because you're trying too hard to make sure it doesn't fail, why not consider the following points? Number one, start by trusting yourself and your intuition. If you really trust and value yourself, then something within you will always guide your decisions. Moreover, you can't give trust that you don't have. And you can't give distrust and expect trust in return. Which brings me to the next point. Give a little. Trust by its definition is a risk. It is the willingness to be vulnerable. And so you can't be too sure, but like most things in life, just try and hope for the best. Number three, keep your expectations in check. People will always make mistakes. Come on, people are people. They will always make mistakes. And if your trust is reserved for only the infallible, then you're not ready for those good things in life that can only be accessed through trust in other people. Let me conclude by saying, don't kill the seed in your bid to make sure you don't deal with a weed that might never germinate. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm sure you got some value out of it. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video.